If you're looking for value in the suburbs of Atlanta, one of the best places to start is Woodstock, Georgia. One of the reasons for its great home value is that it's located in a less popular county, Cherokee County. Compared to Marietta, which is in Cobb County, Cherokee County is located a little farther from the city of Atlanta and still provides plenty of community and the kind of lifestyle we expect from the Atlanta suburbs. Woodstock has a city center in downtown Woodstock, which is a super popular place for many of the residents of Woodstock to spend time. And downtown Woodstock is exploding in growth every year. Every year there are more and more homes and buildings and shops and restaurants added to downtown Woodstock. The thing about downtown Woodstock is there's really only one main road that goes through there, one lane for each direction, and so the traffic can get pretty bad there. The parking is certainly horrible there in downtown Woodstock, but overall, downtown Woodstock is a great place to spend time, and there's all of the shopping and all of the restaurants that you might be looking for, you can find there in downtown Woodstock. The average price per square foot in Woodstock is $198, so it's very easy to find a 3,000 square foot home in Woodstock below $600,000. But how does this compare to the rest of Atlanta? So to put this into context, the price per square foot in the city of Atlanta is $262. So let's take a look at some of the other cities in Georgia that have home values below $262 per square foot. Thank you so much to everyone who has reached out to me asking me about living in Atlanta. Of course, if you're thinking about moving here or you just have any questions about what it's like to live in Atlanta or in the suburbs, feel free to give me a call, text me anytime. I'm more than happy to help. One of everybody's favorite suburbs and a suburb that has great home value is Alpharetta, Georgia. Just about 20 to 30 minutes from the city of Atlanta, Alpharetta is one of the most beautiful and well-maintained, well-planned out cities in all of Georgia. Some of the best parts about Alpharetta are the Avalon and downtown Alpharetta. Also, most of the city of Alpharetta surrounds Highway 400, which provides great access down into the city of Atlanta. Many people who live in Alpharetta work in Atlanta, and with no rush hour traffic, that would take about 25 minutes to get to the city of Atlanta. With rush hour traffic, however, it might be closer to about 45 minutes. The average price per square foot in Alpharetta is much better than the city of Atlanta, $252. Sandy Springs is a super unique suburb of Atlanta. The southern border of Sandy Springs is Atlanta, and the northern border of Sandy Springs is Roswell. So just south of Sandy Springs, we're talking about the big metropolitan city of Atlanta, but just north of Sandy Springs, we're talking about the suburbs that are family friendly and have excellent schools. And so Sandy Springs is like right there in the middle, provides great access to the city of Atlanta, and in many ways is a lot like the city of Atlanta, but also has a kind of suburban feel to it. So it's a great draw for many young people who maybe are just starting out their careers and want to be close to the city of Atlanta, but maybe want to be a little closer to the suburbs as well. Sandy Springs is a really good mix of both of those kinds of lifestyles. Average price per square foot in Sandy Springs, $242. Okay, let's take a look at Roswell. Just north of Sandy Springs, Roswell is a little bit more suburban than Sandy Springs and a lot more suburban than the city of Atlanta. Roswell has the kind of neighborhoods that we often talk about with the HOAs and the communities and the pools and tennis courts. Also, Roswell has great access to the Chattahoochee River, which is a super popular place for many people. Roswell also has one of those kind of downtown areas or city centers. In downtown Roswell, lots of shops and restaurants there. And downtown Roswell is only about a 5-minute drive from Vickery Creek Falls. So in many ways, Roswell has that kind of suburban feel, but plenty of nature also very close to the city of Roswell. Generally speaking, the homes in Roswell, Georgia are a little bit older than Alpharetta and a little bit newer than Sandy Springs. So certainly something to consider when looking at the home values there. The average price per square foot in Roswell, $234. Moving a little farther northeast, let's talk about Johns Creek. Johns Creek is part of Fulton County, and there are quite a few cities that make up that northern part of Fulton County. Alpharetta, Roswell, Milton, Sandy Springs is kind of considered the northern part of Fulton County, and then of course Johns Creek. But one of the things that makes Johns Creek so unique is that it's so close to Gwinnett County. So Johns Creek has a Fulton County feel, and the property taxes are Fulton County, the public services are Fulton County in Johns Creek, but the racial diversity and the schools are all the kind that you would find in Gwinnett County. Gwinnett County and Johns Creek have excellent schools, excellent racial diversity, which you don't really find in some of the other cities of Fulton County. And so Johns Creek really has a lot of benefits to living in that city. While Johns Creek does have very good home values and great school districts, keep in mind that there really is no easy access to the city of Atlanta from Johns Creek. Many of these other suburbs that we're talking about, like Alpharetta or Marietta, are very close to the interstate system here in Georgia. Johns Creek, however, is not. So getting to the city of Atlanta from Johns Creek can take a little bit longer, especially if you're making that drive during rush hour. The average price per square foot in Johns Creek, $222. Just keeps getting better and better. Let's move on to my favorite city, probably because I live in this city, Marietta, Georgia. Marietta is really one of the best suburbs, in my opinion, of all of Metro Atlanta. Marietta has a great combination of school districts and community and home values. Marietta really isn't like the best in any of those categories, but they are very good at all of those things. The average school rating in Marietta is an 8 or a 9 out of 10. The amount of nature and parks and green space that you can find in Marietta is excellent. Also, Marietta has Marietta Square, which is a great place to hang out with Glover Park in the middle and all of these shops and restaurants around the square. And then one of the biggest factors there is that Marietta is in Cobb County. We're really moving away from Fulton County and into Cobb County, where the home values are a little bit less. We still have great schools, we still have great community, but overall, if you are thinking about moving to one of the suburbs of Atlanta, keep in mind that Cobb County in general has better home values. The average home value in Marietta is $206 per square foot. Moving back to the east side of Metro Atlanta, let's talk about Cumming, Georgia. Cumming is in Forsyth County, which is not one of the counties that we talk a lot about here, but one of the reasons why we're going to talk about it today is because it's just north of Alpharetta. Many people want to live in Alpharetta because Alpharetta really is a beautiful city with excellent school districts and fantastic community. But if you look into the city of Cumming, Georgia, it's just north of Alpharetta, so you still get many of the benefits of Alpharetta, but you have much better home values than Alpharetta. Cumming, Georgia certainly has a bit of a different appearance to it than Alpharetta, Georgia. If you're okay with that kind of country living or more rural living, then Cumming, Georgia and Forsyth County is certainly a great option. The average home value in Cumming is $202 per square foot. Compare that to Alpharetta's $252 per square foot, and you can definitely find great value in the city of Cumming. Okay, now we're getting into some really great home values for the suburbs of Atlanta. Moving back west into Cobb County, Acworth, Georgia is an amazing city where you can find great home values. Acworth is a very small, quaint city that not very many people know about. It's not nearly as large as Marietta or Alpharetta, but Acworth, Georgia has some great home values, great green space. Acworth also has Lake Acworth, which is an amazing park to visit. Unfortunately, the schools in Acworth are not very good, but the average home value in Acworth is only $182 per square foot. And the best suburb in all of Metro Atlanta for home values, in my opinion, is Kennesaw, Georgia. $180 per square foot means you can find a 3,000 square foot home below $500,000. If you want to know more about what it's like to live in Kennesaw, Georgia, Click on this video where I talk all about it. See you there.